So we're starting to put our stuff back in the pass-through now that I did all that project in the back there. And what used to be a lot of space all of a sudden don't look like a lot of space when you start looking at all this.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream.
Look at these two big totes. Remember, that was for the bikes. Also, the tote that's on the back of the truck, we've got that. And then I think this stuff will all fit, but wow, is it going to get tight real fast. Yeah, I think Heidi says she's going to sell these. Although we could probably utilize them somehow inside the RV in the pass-through here, because
Then we'd have to get rid of some totes.
I don't think so. I might be wrong though. So
We could put those behind.
yes.
I guess I'm gonna go see.
See, these could
It
go.
might be too tall.
No, I think it's the same height as the Brute. So we're trying to figure out what we can put in the back of the truck and what we need to secure in the back of the truck.
Yeah, they're a little bit taller.
Yeah, they'll fit. That's fine. Hell, it's barely the height of the fifth wheel hitch. So we could put one of those totes up in the front here and then store all of our odds and ends. I mean, that's possible. It's definitely possible. So we got a lot of stuff that we're contemplating here, but we thought we'd let you in on what we're dealing with. You know, obviously this area here is pretty free when we're going down the road, you know, towing the fifth wheel. Obviously when we're not towing, none of this makes a difference, because the tonneau cover comes back and locks and covers all this stuff up and keeps it secure and dry. Believe it or not, this tonneau cover, which I haven't talked about much, I'll talk about in detail in a future video. It actually keeps it dry back here, which I never thought it would. It keeps it more dry inside here than our cap did, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's very surprising that it does so.
I honestly, like I said, we'll talk about it in detail in a later video or a future video. I never thought that the water would be, you know, where very little water got in, and actually it's exactly that.
So should I put this up there?
I think we may want to try it up there just to see what happens. But let us get back to work. Well, it fills up awful fast. We still have room. And this stuff is just thrown in here. Like, there's the grill. That tote's empty. This stuff we're just getting rid of. The other side has some room yet. Let me show you that. We still got some room up here if we want to. I just threw that stuff in there. We're organizing and putting stuff in at the same time. We still got room in here for, this is a project I'm going to do too. I'm making these motion sensing LEDs instead of what's in there now. The water softener and the water filters, that'll go here when we're getting ready to move and actually go down the road. So maybe just the water filters are going there, because we always put the softener in the back of the truck. That storage there is coming in pretty handy, but we're going to make some shelves in there because it's too tall. We could utilize it more if it had shelves. So yeah, we're getting there. So we still have room for stuff. It's just a matter of how much we want to stuff things in here. So to give you an idea, like this tote here that's closest to us, this is everything you can imagine electrical that's necessary. Let me turn the light back on again. Meaning there's a 50 amp to 30 amp cord. The 50 amp to 30 amp cord is for the generator. I mean, it's a TT30 that just automatically changes into a 50 amp without any adapters. Anyways, we have a 50 to 30 dog bone. We have a 30 to 20 dog bone. We have the reverse that goes from 20 to 30 and from 30 to 50. We have the old twist adapter for the generators that require a regular 3-prong like the Honda comes with originally, to TT30. There is let me see, a 30 amp surge protector in there. One that we had from our old travel trailer. Just in case we go somewhere and they say, hey, all we got is 30, I'll go in there and mess around with the stuff that's inside. It can stay connected. Also in this tote is another extension, another 50 amp extension cord to get us a little bit further. There is also some more electrical that I'm forgetting right off the top of my head. Now, that's just like partial. The other part of it is freshwater. Everything freshwater you can imagine. So filters, there's some extra filters. We have a whole bunch of adapters and stuff like this. Elbows, stuff like that. So there's lots of freshwater things in there. There's plugs, there's shutoffs, there's pressure regulators, 2 different types of pressure regulators. So that's just in this one tote. Now the next tote, because I'm sure you guys are thinking, man, you got a bunch of junk in there. Not really. The next tote is nothing but black tank stuff. So there's another section of this stinky slinky here that's brand new. We have more adapters that connect to the outlet. There is a macerator in there with 75 foot 2-inch flat hose for discharge for the macerator, so we can pump into an area. Like if we pull in and we boondock someplace and they just say, hey, you know, your hose won't reach, but it's a little hole over here. I mean, we can do it. We have a macerator to do it. There's also some more black tank flush hose in there. Like right now we have this black tank flush hose, this orange roll that's here. And there's other things, you know, connectors that we have, like the rubber foam donut that goes on some of these connections that don't have the screw-in style connection. So, I mean, that tote, that's dedicated nothing to the black tank. Now these here, one of them is kind of useless to us, but it's kind of not. It's bicycle gear. So it's a couple of bicycle post storage units that were on scooters. We have some lights. We have our helmets. We have our chains, our security chains. We have U-bolts. We have, well, we did have a couple extra seats. Then above that, we have RV supplies. And that's basically all the RV supply stuff, like PEX fittings, hoses, connectors, extra screws that are specific, you know, Robert's head screws that you get used to using whenever you're working on the RV. Just all kinds of stuff that, you know, mainly hoses and PEX lines and stuff like that. But other things that are specific to the RV, you know, that if you have a problem with the RV, that's the box we go to. So there's that tote. Now the other one's empty. Like I said, we haven't really filled a lot of these, but there is one on the other side, and I can't remember what's in there. Let me go look to see what's in that one. And again, this is just mix match. My leveler's in here. There's a milk crate down here. This one here is filled with ratchet straps and tie downs and everything else that normally go in the truck, but if we're driving down the road, we can't use that necessarily. And let's see here. Again, I'm used to the automatic lights, so this kind of sucks. What's in this tote here, Hyde? The very first one.
I thought it was marked.
Well, I don't remember it being marked. Hey guys, if you don't know, the 2899KS, I think I talked about this before. This is one of the things that I do like.
This has your tools in it.
Ta-da! Oh yeah, so this tote here has all my power tools. There's a saw, there's a sawzall, there is a oscillating saw, there is a drill, there is I don't think the impact's in there. I think the impact's still in the truck. What's the other tool that's in there? Oh, there's the hammerhead nail driver. That's a battery powered nail driver that I got a long time ago, that goes with these tools here. What's that?
Circular saw and a sawzall.
Yeah, there's all that in there. So it's loaded up with woodworking tools.
Oh, wrenches. torque wrenches, sorry.
Oh yeah,
Two
the,
torque
right,
wrenches.
the torque wrenches, the 1/2-inch drive and the 3/8 drive. And there are some other tools too. So there's a thing for them. And we're going to get rid of the Renogy panel, and we're going to get rid of this, which is something I bought and I thought we would use, but apparently I don't think we are going to use it. And that's like a on top of a cargo carrier. I thought maybe that would go in the bed of the truck if needed to be, to protect whatever it was. It had really good reviews, but we're probably going to get rid of that. You can see I kind of secured the fishing poles up in the out of the way, but it's fast. The mast, the Weed Boost mast, does fit in here, and of course our ladder that fits in there, which I've done reviews on that in the past if you want to go look at it. But I definitely need to whittle some of this stuff down still, but we're getting there. Now we got to go to the trash. Look at this. Look how much trash we're generating. What in the world? There's a McDonald's bag back there. I don't know how that came. Look at this beautiful day though. It is really nice out. It's going to be nice tomorrow. What was the temperature this morning? 42. 42, can you believe it? But look at all this trash, because there's a bicycle box there, and we got some deliveries. So this is what we're doing. Boy, it sure looks nice though. We're getting really used to this thing, I'll tell you. It is sweet. Oh, I can turn on the step light too. Watch, right by Heidi. Oh, here's something else I can do from here. Check that out. Isn't that cool? I can do that. Needs to come out anyways. Boy, did it rain the other day. I'm surprised there's not water falling off of it. Heidi wanted to know why I was whispering. It's because I know I'm talking really close to the camera. I see the flap. The flap didn't unflap. See if I can get it to unflap now. It's close. It's almost there. So here's the good thing. I can also do this with the slides. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that crazy? Of course, I can do the other awning too, which I can't go very far with that though, because the shed's right there. And that's about all the farther I can go. But yeah, I can put the slides in and out doing this. This, like I said, this is awesome. This is a very awesome RV. We like it. So we got all that stuff in the pass-through storage okay, but we've been very busy doing other things. I've been pumping out some videos for you guys. I don't know when you're seeing this video, but we've got quite a few more videos that I have to edit. I have more projects that I have to do, but I just wanted to show you, what we were doing with that pass-through before we got into something else and it didn't make any sense. But you can see still inside here, look at this. We're a little bit on the cluttered side, but it's not bad. We've been selling stuff and cleaning out stuff and unpacking stuff. And I don't know what what are you doing over there?
I'm making a Cricut Mother's Day flower pot cart.
Oh, that's nice. So the temperatures down here have been awesome. I am pretty much recovered from my big sleep I got to do yesterday, which was the endoscopy and the colonoscopy. I still have to have a follow-up on the endoscopy. My colonoscopy said there was unremarkable results, meaning nothing there. I don't have to have another one done for 10 years, so that's nice. The endoscopy, I don't know what they think that I've got, what did they call those? Polyps. Yep. I have polyps in my stomach. The thing is those polyps are created a lot of times using a pump inhibitor pill. And unfortunately, I think I might have been kind of misdiagnosed with severe enough GERD to cause me to supposed to take that pill every day. And unfortunately, whenever things got a little bit worse for me, I started taking it every day. And anyways, I think that's the way those polyps were formed. However, they biopsied them. They took a sample. They're going to do biopsy, and they're going to get back with me with the results. Fingers crossed. I'm sure it's nothing. I can't imagine it being anything because all my blood work and everything else is coming back that it's, you know, everything's normal. So with that said, if I get back that normal, you know, hey, everything's fine, it's benign, whatever, because there's several in there. There's several polyps in my stomach. But if that comes back benign, then that means I have gone through cardiology. I have had ultrasound done of all my organs, ultrasound pictures done of all my organs. I have had a CT scan of all my chest and organs. I've had x-rays, chest x-rays, and I have had stress test, nuclear stress test, that all of it's coming back fine. All of it's coming back fine. I wanted to update you guys with that stuff, even though it's not very entertaining. I know that there's a few people that have been following, and they're probably wondering what's going on, and so everything's coming back fine. From what we gather, the only thing that I have going on is just being overweight, big surprise, and eating poorly, big surprise, not exercising enough, not a big surprise, right? I'm being sarcastic. You know how lazy I am about stuff. And yeah, I need to change my diet around. With that said, I think we have Domino's coming later today. You know, we want to enjoy life. I just got to get a good balance here. But I've been feeling a lot better. And anyways, appreciate everybody keeping me in your thoughts as far as sending out well wishes and hoping, you know, everything goes well. Heidi, in the meantime, she's got a doctor's appointment because she never got to do her laser eye surgery, LASIK, because they were going to do cataracts because they said she had an irregular heartbeat. So she's got to go to the doctor and get that checked out. It's odd. Hopefully everything's okay with her. In the next few days, there's going to be another review of a small product that was sent to me, sent to us. Heidi was the camera girl on that one. There's also a couple projects that I've done that actually there's 3 projects completed. We have another larger item that we're testing out. We'll be doing a review on that. I have a generator video. Go figure that out. And no, it's not the Honda generator. If you guys don't know, that whole Honda generator, that mounted system that I had on the back of the travel trailer, I sold all of that. I sold that whole thing. Somebody drove over from Tampa, I believe, and they put it on some sort of a contractor setup of some kind. It sounds like they have a race car, maybe a race trailer, motorcycle racing, something. And anyways, that's where that went to. Of course, the bumper stayed on because it had to go back to the, had to go to the dealer. Let's see, what else? The reviews of this RV and the individual highlights that I want to cover on this thing, those will be in future videos because there's a lot of cool stuff. I mentioned something on this video. You've seen those are one of the highlights, but I'll cover that in a future video in a little bit more depth. It's really nice. It's very, very nice. We're liking it a lot. We're looking forward to traveling that we have coming up. I have a couple more. I have another project that I've got to do. It's a DIY kind of project that will be adding automatic LED lights in the pass-through storage and in the front storage on this fifth wheel. I don't like, we forgot those lights. We've turned them on, forgot that they've been on, I don't know how many times already. Plus they don't necessarily light up everything really great. They do a pretty good job, but we liked our old pass-through storage and the automatic lights. Heidi's adding automatic lights inside here, but we've had those for a while. She's got them in the bathroom now, and I think I have one behind the TV set in the storage that's in that area. We still have to do a review, just an overview, I think, of the rolling locking tonneau cover. That's something. Yeah, so lots going on, and hopefully what we're wanting to do is get so far forward on this stuff that we finally can sit down with you guys and have a live chat. But we've been wanting to do a live chat for a while. So you guys in the comments that want to see a live chat, throw it out there. Just put in the comments, yes, you know, love to see it, you know, can't wait. No, they're too long, you guys are boring, whatever. We just want to get feedback about it. So that's basically what's going on. Is there anything else you can add, Heidi? Let me flip you right
No,
now.
I think that's, you pretty much covered it. Yes, the next time you see this, everything will be organized, but I knew it wasn't possible today, so I decided to get my Cricut stuff out and mess it up more. It's a messy craft, that's for sure. But we're getting there.
We've done so much stuff. We've done so much.
We needed just kind of a day off today.
And tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, other than you're working.
Yeah, I'm editing videos.
I mean, I did get some of the tools out of the RV and selling stuff, and we fixed our little printer.
Oh yeah,
And,
our printer stand. This is
we put
something.
some fancy vinyl on it because it was ugly brown wood.
Yeah, it was something that looked like the Brady's, you know, bureau or something in Mike Brady's office, home office.
Yes, it's dark, but we couldn't find anything to really that was nice enough, that looked nice, other than black.
So what she's talking about is that wood that's on top. I don't know if you can tell by the grain. Let me go ahead and get up here from my seat and show you guys. This was like a weird brown color. Let me show you what it did look like from underneath. You can see there, it's just a brownish. Well, that's the way it looked up top here. This is some sort of a shelf contact paper, and it worked out great. We pulled the shelves off, we redid it, and now it at least looks a little bit more fit in-ish because of the other black that's in here. But the room allows us a lot of room to do stuff, but I mean, nothing's organized. For example, these pillows came with the fifth wheel, and we just don't have a heart to throw them out because they're actually kind of comfortable, but we don't know what to do with them yet, and we're thinking that we're gonna have to throw them out. This one actually came, these were all on the bed when we bought the fifth wheel, and I've used this, but unfortunately it keeps on falling behind the recliners. So my workstation needs redone. The whole RV kind of needs redone. It's kind of a cluster, and
this craft is just.
Oh yeah.
I needed half of a room.
Yeah, she's got so much stuff going on.
I'm not complaining at all.
Right.
I have way more room
Oh, yeah,
than I had before.
Before, how was you doing it?
On 2 TV trays, and I like it because I can stand and not sit. And
But this is where we eat. This is where most of the time we eat.
So
Now, don't get me
I know the
wrong.
food's coming, so I wanted to hurry up and get this done so we can eat and watch our crime TV.
Heidi always she eats here for sure every meal.
day.
I don't. I like to sit over here, and
He eats dinner.
Yeah.
Sitting here. Which
Yeah,
is a good
this
habit.
actually came in really handy. I was surprised. So, anyways, look for all the videos that are coming up, and we will continue to try to make this look a little bit neater because we have some highlights that we want to cover on this. One of them, look at all that storage back there. I mean, I just want to cover all this stuff in a little bit more detail. The fireplace, the options that it has.
Y'all get off on messiness,
Yeah.
especially
yeah.
when it comes to us.
So we're showing you this. Yes, it's a livable situation, but yeah, I mean, there's obviously, we had KFC. This was my first meal after my outpatient surgery because I knew that I could start off with mashed potatoes, and if my stomach can handle that, then I would move up to mac and cheese. And if my stomach still handled that, I'd go ahead and eat a biscuit. And if my stomach could still handle that, then I'd have some chicken. And if
These TV trays, they're going.
yeah,
to
these
the
are
wayside,
very nice.
unfortunately.
We put these in our store some time ago, and I know you can see a ring here, a drink ring.
They're not available anymore.
They are awesome.
But
They're bamboo.
Yep.
I think they're hard. They do not wobble. I mean, I could probably I'm not lying. I could probably sit on that.
Yeah.
They're
It just needs
they're
to
very
be
nice. They're lightweight. They're easy to travel with, but we don't need them. They're just in the way. We're throwing stuff on them because they're there. So yeah, we'll end up getting rid of those. But we've sold a lot of stuff. We got rid of our old backup camera. Heidi just sold that today. What did you sell the other day that they came?
Renogy.
Oh, we sold our Renogy solar panel, the solar suitcase that we only used briefly. What else did we get rid of? We've gotten rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah. We have.
I keep on forgetting to tell you guys this. We sold our electric XP 2.0 electric bikes. Now, with that said, we're kind of going backwards in a way because we wanted to try out a big bike, and again, that'll be in a future video. Not that we're going in that direction necessarily, but we are for the time being. Anyways, that's it. So tell everybody bye, and again, tell us if you guys want to see a live chat. We'll try to put one together. If so, if not, you'll have a lot of videos coming up. My feet are swollen because I'm editing videos, so
And eating salt.
and eating salt too. But yeah, a lot of sitting down there, so we'll get you videos put out. The weather, I'm gonna tell them about
Oh, go ahead.
that. Our weather's great.
It's beautiful.
It's
very hot today.
Yeah, it's very hot. We don't want to be outside today. It's
I was outside and I'm like, oh, well, we did that video.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. It's probably the hottest day that it's been in a while, and I had like pins and needles on me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the sun is just so strong today.
And somebody dinged my door on my truck. We got to call a body shop and see if they can push a little
Not
dent out.
terrible, but
Nonetheless,
it's
they did it on
noticeable. It sticks
purpose.
out like a
You guys have no
Oh.
idea how far I parked over in the parking spot, up against a curb, in a corner of the parking lot for the hotel that we had to stay at for me to go get this colonoscopy stuff done. And because it's an hour and 15 minutes away for me to get to the VA hospital, and I did not want to be driving.
Up the hotel.
Oh yeah, I used up the hotel's bathroom a lot. We put that plumbing to the test, and I didn't want to be doing that here and then having to drive an hour and 15 minutes to get this procedure done. So anyways, we stayed in the hotel, and I'm telling you what, I backed in that corner so far. I drove the back axles up and over the concrete curb, the parking curb, just so I could put the truck even further back in the parking spot. And yet somebody parked so close that they slammed their door into the truck and put a
Did you show
ding.
the video of the wind at the intersection?
No, I think I have a clip.
Maybe we would have damage from that because, man, all those sticks and stuff was hitting the truck. It was crazy.
The problem is there's not going to be any. I can't do it because there's music to it.
Well,
I can show you the windstorm, but there's music, so just from the dash cam.
maybe
But yeah, that
you
was.
can just show
But we
it
had no
silent.
damage from that whatsoever. So the whole thing is the damage that we got on this door is definitely from somebody throwing open their door and hitting the truck. Don't get me wrong, it is a ding that's about as big as my pinky. But when you have a truck that's black and is shiny because you have a $1,900 ceramic coat, clay barred, polished up truck, and you've got all the, what is it, a 4-year warranty or 7-year warranty on this polish that it's always going to be there, and then all of a sudden you get a ding because of some ding bat that hit the door, then
Could have been a ding dong.
it could be a ding dong. Yeah, could be a ding dong. Could be a ding dong. Could be a ding bat ding dong.
Sure.
All
Could
right.
have been both of them.
We're going to close this out. Talk to
As
you guys later.
always, we hope to see you out here. Bye.
Bye.